Fujikawa. Oh, Risei Fujikawa. They put last name first. My bad. I forgot. But we're here.
Oh, you're up. Thank goodness.
I started at the sound of Risei calling my name. Where am I? The last thing I remember is a weird light in the Takura production studio, and then... Where are we?
Sorry about that. Where are we?
Most likely the other world that those who see the video are taken to. Wherever that may be.
Is it not the
rumor
Midnight
was
Channel?
true.
Wherever it is, it's too dark to see anything. What should we do, Senpai?
We exist, girlie. Don't worry about it. Oh my god, it's back.
Welcome, Risei Fujikawa, to our midnight stage.
Midnight stage?
That sounds like a Midnight Channel with extra steps.
In an ideal world where no one hurts or gets hurt. I only intended to invite Risei-san here. But oh well.
Oh, well, too bad. You made a mistake.
I prepared a stage for you all. Here, take a look.
Bum, bum, bum. Suddenly, a dim light turns on, and we realize where we are. Well, perhaps it's not exactly where we are, but what kind of place this is. We appear to be standing on a stage, a fairly gaudy, decorated one, like for a concert. The stage itself isn't lit, but it's overly decorated and exaggerated in every way possible. Simply put, its design screams out Risei's back in showbiz. What in the world is this?
Just who the heck are you? Not only did you drag us here, you put this thing together. What are you trying to accomplish?
Never mind that. I just want to connect with all of you.
That's a lie. Who are you?
Look, see how many have been waiting for your comeback.
Who are they going to be? The Shadows? Yeah.
Are these shadows?
Yo, we did it, boys. The Shadows are back.
Won't you sing? Dance for them. It'll make everyone happy.
Too bad we're not. I'm gonna dance. I'm Chad Narakami. The shadows that fill the seats give an eerie cheer and sway their bodies as if to commend us. What are the shadows? They've been waiting for for Risei's performance? On closer inspection, the shadow bodies are all connected from their necks, hands, and legs with strange ribbons, writhing as if alive themselves. This isn't good. If a battle breaks out, it won't be easy breaking through their numbers with just the three of us.
I've had enough of this!
Especially when three of us. Risei's a navigator. She doesn't even get an option here.
You kidnap us to who knows where, and now you want us to dance for these shadows?
Yes, that is how the story is going to play out.
To hell with that! Send us back home, now!
Yeah, that usually works. I got you, Risei. Don't worry. Here it comes.
The shadows.
Oh, it stopped. All of a sudden, the shadows stop moving and a silent stillness falls upon the area. At the same time, the music, more like an eerie song, has been hearing since entering this well became increasing in volume and is enroaching from far beyond.
Send you back. Now, you're all going to dance.
That sounds like a
That's
threat.
what everyone's here for, after all.
Okay, time to show everybody. There is a slight delay on there's a delay on my capture card because I don't have a second monitor. I have to play it through the capture card itself. So yeah, I'm still gonna be good, but I'm not. If I miss a couple, please don't blame me. After the mysterious voice aloud replied, the shadows began moving their limbs in time with the song as if they're dancing. Suddenly, we're hit with an overwhelming weakness. We have to fight just to remain standing. Yes.
What is this? I feel weak.
Isn't it wonderful? This song is my gift to everyone. Don't you
That
feel
makes sense, no?
how they all desire to connect with you?
So that song and the Shadows dance is what's affecting us.
You, Senpai!
We're gonna die here.
Right.
I instinctively sensed Nato's intent and we reacted at the same time, as if Nato's quick jaw and my call to the persona in my heart were completely simultaneous.
Ready? Persona!
Izanagi! I forgot what hers name is.
What? Ugh.
I guess that did not work.
My bullet disappeared. And Senpai's persona too? Is
Don't
this
laugh
your
at us.
doing?
Don't accuse me of something I didn't do.
I mean,
I told you
can you
earlier,
blame us?
no one gets hurt here.
Oh, okay, the shadows count as people now. Understandable. Unbelievable. Both my persona and Nato's bullets disappeared like smoke before they even reached the shadows. Just like the mysterious voice says, it looks like anything violent at all gets somehow negated in this world. So we gotta dance, boys.
What do you want from us?
The dance! That's what she said.
Nothing really. We're just asking you to accept us. Come on, let's connect with these eternal bonds. Won't you be good children?
Oh my god, this stage is electricity.
Don't be frightened. Let's dance together. Won't you join us, Reisei Kujikawa?
My mind.
Careful! This is bad.
Wow, I remember all these shadows.
I can't.
Rise-san!
I can't lose.
It's a war out there every day.
What the?
I can move again? But how?
Could it be? We need to move. The shadows are being affected by our music and movement.
How about placing that?
It's just as I
Live.
thought. That eerie song we're hearing is forcing the shadows to dance. If we can interrupt that song and the shadows dance, we might get through this.
But how?
I don't know.
So
Idea
say
comes to mind. If we can
goodbye
force
to
them
the
to a different song and dance like
place.
before, then maybe.
What a chatty child!
No!
Naoto-kun!
You're connected.
Cause this ain't no game. It's time to make history, yeah.
Rise-san, please! Stop their dance.
With our dance, we got this,
We
boys.
just have to get those shadows moving to our music, right?
Rise?
Senpai, if that stuff Naoto-kun was saying is true, then there is something we can do to help her. Right now.
Out there every day.
I'll try and use my persona. Maybe I can deliver our music to those shadows at full blast. The way they reacted to my music earlier, I think I might be able to affect them a little bit. But I don't think that'll be enough.
I don't like the shot.
That's why I need your help too, Senpai.
We're gonna dance you.
Music and movement affects them. Then we should be able to pull them into our rhythm, right?
So say don't
Just show off your
mind
cool
to the
dance. I know you
play.
can do it, Senpai.
Chad, here we go.
Let's get it started now.
The midnight stage, time to make.
I can do this.
Ba-na-ba-na-ba-ba-ba. Bang, dang.
All right.
It's a war out there every day.
How's that? Yeah. All right.
A bit in history.
How's that?
Oh, I messed up the combo. I'm such a failure.
All right.
Ain't no other way.
Yeah.
Ain't no other way.
If I can just keep this up.
You're doing great. I can feel what's in your heart.
Okay, those are hard to do in a delay the
All
scratches.
right. All right.
It's funny.
All right.
So like I could show it whenever we beat this, but when the notes move slow like this,
Yeah.
it makes them infinitely harder. I'm really good when it's extremely fast, not when it's slow.
How's that? All right. Yeah.
Kill him, Chad.
Yeah. How's that? How's that? Yeah. Yeah. How's that?
So
doing great.
say
It's working. The shadows are going for it.
we got him. We've done it.
How's that?
Say
All right.
history.
All right.
Got it. I don't like this song as much as Reach Out, but this is a good song.
Yeah. Persona is the power of the heart. Depending on your heart's true nature, it changes form. Not just
Okay.
for fighting, not
Oh.
just for fighting. Right now,
You having a monologue
I know I
over
can
here.
show you how I really feel. Yeah, we will never stop changing. Answer my call. Izanagi.
We did it.
Brilliant. Good, that went excellently.
Yeah. Pathetic. Well, we did it. That was our first dance. I steady my right breath and stand locked in place as the adrenaline dies down. I see and only realize that after dancing in front of an audience for the first time, but dancing really is expressive. Really is expression. What? I guess that makes sense. It seems that conveying what's in your heart is easier in this world compared to ours. At first, the shadows were just pushing that eerie song at me, but I could feel their hearts being drawn to our music and dancing. The eerie voice in the shadows must have been using the system to their advantage to try and control us. Instead, we used that against them. In other words, we won them over. Still.
Good job, Senpai.
You know, what about
That was a
Nato? Is
fantastic
Nato still dead?
performance. Actually, what was that persona just now? There was something different about it.
I'm not sure. But when I thought I wanted to convey my feelings to those shadows, my persona responded from within me.
Way to go, Senpai! And that's why you're our leader.
Excuse me.
Only you can pull off something that amazing.
Come on.
Sure, ever since I felt myself conveying my heart to the shadows, I had a kind of newfound determination. I had nothing concrete backing it up, but I still felt it clearly. In truth, my persona was responding to my desire to express my feelings and took a new form. We can still continue to change. Ever since the case ended, we got back to our normal day-to-day. I felt so uncertain, wondering how I could move forward, but just then my persona erased any doubts I had. This is gold.
Nato-kun, we did it! Senpai gave him a super sweet show.
I sensed it as well. That's what allowed me to return to my right mind.
We did it.
You sensed it? But you got caught by that ribbony thing and...
Yes. Because of that, I learned something about those shadows.
Really? What did you find out?
I'm caught in that ribbon. It's as if you're forced to be the you that others desire, rather than how you perceive yourself. You're made to believe you want to be tied to the other shadows with that ribbon, even if it means discarding who you truly are. The most dreadful thing is that I myself felt sure that it was what I needed to do.
Just as wait, did I miss something? No, I didn't. Okay, I thought I did. Just as I thought, with not just theory and my intuition, it seems clear that the song and the shadows dancing are meant to bind us to their will. As I speculate, Rise seems somewhat unhappy with Nato's words. She pouts, indignant.
That's crazy. You're no one else but you, Nato-kun.
Well,
Absolutely.
in hindsight, I can see how bizarre the assumption was. So my theory is
The dogs
that
are
the
barking.
ribbon has the power to induce those beliefs.
Yeah, I sensed it too. While I was dancing, I felt like I couldn't let my guard down at all, that the shadows would take me if I did. That song and the shadows dance probably have a similar power.
Dun-dun.
So what I did was concentrate on getting my message across as I danced.
You said something like that earlier, too. What did you want to tell them?
I
Don't
just
kill
did
us.
what you said, Rise. Dancing is about expressing yourself and your feelings to the people watching you, right? So I danced to show the shadows who I am, not what they wanted to see.
Yeah.
And as a result,
They probably all
I
think of you
remember
as a
who I
mass
am.
murderer.
It's ironic that the key to this confrontation was the true self I once tried so hard to deny. One shouldn't abandon oneself just because they've been connected to others.
Dang, yo,
I feel
Nato
that those
having
shadows were
character.
released from the ribbon's binding because they sensed that as well.
So you remember, I never did.
You didn't get that sense from watching him dance?
I never did any of her
Of course I did.
social.
I could tell his dancing was different from usual.
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't put it into words because of all that persona stuff that happened.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure you got the message loud and clear, Rise.
Bam. Oh, there they go. Their souls are good. Goodbye, children. Suddenly, the cheering shadows enveloped in a glow shine even brighter and begin dissolving as if melting into light. It's a beautiful sight despite the situation we're stuck in. Can't help but marvel.
Wow! It's beautiful! The shadow's presence is fading. What's going on? It's like they're returning somewhere.
Turning?
To where?
I don't know. But that's the feeling I get. With that weird ribbony thing gone, it seems they all disappeared from this world. Maybe they realized something wasn't right, like you did, Nato-kun.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Still, what could those shadows have been? They didn't seem quite like the shadows we knew.
They kinda were. That was a point. We're out of danger for now, but the situation left us countless questions and barely any answers. First, we need to find some way to escape from here. We ain't leaving.
You don't like this stage after all the trouble I went through to prepare it?
You again! I've had enough of this! Is your idea of eternal bonds tying up the shadows with that thing? You've got one twisted mind!
That's right. If this is the connection you speak of, then it's much too one-sided.
Who is the evil person?
What's so funny?
It's okay. If that's what you think, then I certainly won't force you to stay here. But don't get so cocky just because you set those back. Our bonds are eternal. There are countless others to forge them with.
No.
You. Are you gonna bring someone else in here?
Sorry, but you've already stepped off the stage. The next performances will be beginning soon, featuring Tamami and the others.
Tamami? You don't mean...
At that instant, everything clicks, but that would be the worst case scenario. I only hope my conclusion is wrong. Force myself to speak up, speaking with as much dread as determination. Konami Kitchen.
The members of Konami Kitchen. Did you kidnap them?
Konami? Is that what you're supposed to?
Why do you care? It has nothing to do with you.
I'll try scanning the area. Come, Persona!
Yeah, her persona doesn't harm anything. She should...
There are some places where shadows are
Oh,
bunched
okay.
up. 1, 2, 4 total?
Oh, that sounds like
I thought
4
someone-
songs, boys.
Is this... Tomoe?
Chie!
No playing around in the venue. It's off limits to unauthorized personnel.
Rise hastily dismisses her persona and braces herself, but creeping ribbons are already slithering up our legs. We completely let our guard down. Bound by ribbons, my arms put no resistance as a tremendous force drags in my body.
No.
I think we've been caught, boys.
Goodbye, Rise Kujikawa.
Nah, we ain't gonna die yet.
Is this?
Well, it takes a moment to realize that the 3 of us are back in the same Takura production studio we were in before we got sent to the world. Risa and Nato seem to have made ungraceful landings, but they're all right for the most part.
Ow! Jeez! Is this how you treat an idol?
Yes.
Looks like we're back in the studio.
Wow, she actually legit just let us go.
So as soon as we reject the bond that voice spoke of, we're promptly asked to leave.
At least we're all back safe.
Uh-huh. I was honestly bracing myself for the worst. But wait! That reading I got a second ago!
That was
It
Tomoe.
was
That
definitely
was
Tomoe's. I'm
Chie.
certain that's who I picked up on.
The same Tomoe-san we met earlier?
Oh,
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
my mistake. They have the same name, okay? That's not right. Get him out, Tomoe! I thought it was Tomoe the persona. No, it's Tomoe from Konami Kitchen. I knew. I should have been reading. I should have been paying attention more. But that's right. Risa had picked up on some presents right before we were forced out. So if it really was Tomoe-san, then she must still be trapped there, even as we speak. If that's the case, there's something else I need to confirm immediately. And the others?
What about the other girls? Konami Kitchen is Konami-san and 4 other members, right?
Yes.
I don't know. That place was a lot bigger than I thought. The only reading I picked up on in the moment I had was Tomoe's.
Given what we heard from Konami-san, it's safe to assume the rest of Konami Kitchen disappeared around the same time. You detected Tomoe-san's reading over there. The others are likely to have been taken as well.
Yeah, Naoto's right.
Done.
The rumored video clip that plays at midnight, victims who have fallen unconscious, and now a group of missing idols. This does seem to demand an investigation.
Yes, we're in, boys.
First things first, though. What was that world we were in? The name Midnight Stage bothers me.
Does
There
it?
were shadows there too.
Oh, really? You
Seemed
guys were all
kind of
just...
like the TV world we used to go into.
And then there's that voice. It has to belong to the root of this trouble.
You don't really think it's that, deceased idol behind this, do you?
That's beyond my knowledge. Let's put that possibility aside for now.
Oh no, Nato spooked the
That's
ghost.
not what we need to focus on right now.
The video that plays at midnight, a world apart from reality, shadows that lurk there are personas and the missing victims. Even at this stage, it's clear enough that this is beyond what normal people can handle. We need to sort through the situation and come up with some plan to rescue Tomoe-san and the others.
Either way, I can't leave them in that awful place. Please, you senpai, Naoto-kun, could you help me out? I want to save them.
Isn't it obvious?
Do you even need an answer to that, Rise?
I'm a bit shocked, in fact. Did you think we'd shrug it off as none of our concern? There are already victims, making this an honest-to-goodness case. And we're the
Yo,
only
Rise
ones
is
who can
shocked.
solve
Look at her
it.
face. That's right, Rise was probably serious when she asked us to do this, but the truth is, we were taken aback that she had to ask. This isn't just about anyone. Our friends. Our friends' friends are in danger, and she's trying to save them. So, of course, there's no reason why we wouldn't lend a hand.
Yeah.
Now that that's decided, we need a plan.
That wasn't really
Yosuke
an
and the
answer.
others will be here in the morning. I'm sure they'll help us out too.
Let's go over the case once they join us. For now, though, I think we should leave. We need our rest after all.
Right. Things are gonna get busy, so we should rest while we can.
Got it. I'll go ahead and email everyone about the situation. Oh, we shouldn't drag Konami into this, huh? I feel bad, but I won't tell her anything.
Yeah, I agree. It's for her own safety.
Okay, so I'll just contact our gang. Well then, you two ready to go home?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Oh. 4 members of Konami Kitchen missing and a mysterious other world. We might be used to this by now, but I doubt it'll be easy. Looks like we have a lot to talk about when Yosuke and the others arrive. I follow Rise and Nato to head towards the studio exit. What a Chad that he's with Nato and Rise.
That is how their festival began. What do you think? Fate
pretty
is
cool. Oh,
truly
yeah, you're
full
telling me
of
a story.
surprises, no?
Wait, how do you know
They
everything?
faced themselves and gained the power to stand up against difficulties. But their next trial was quite different. Rather than a contest of strength, it required them to openly express themselves and convey their feelings.
The one smiles joyously before looking towards you again.
However, this did not deter him. And as if in response to that firmness of will, his power changed its form, adapting perfectly to the new situation. Fascinating, don't you think? By the way, have you thought about why you have found yourself here?
Because I'm a god.
Don't worry yourself over it.
Because
I
we
don't
had to have a
an
spin-off
answer for
game,
you.
that's why.
I asked only out of my own curiosity. Well then, allow me to show you a little more of the story.
When a woman raises her hand, the same light radiates from it, swallowing the surrounding scenery.
Here is where we left off with their festival.
Next day, Risa calls Nato and me up. We might as well practice until the others arrive. Just as we finish up, I get word from Yosuke saying they're here. We head down to the Takara Productions lobby to greet everyone as they come up with to greet everyone as they come over from the train station. It's not long before we see their smiling faces again. Teddy, I love you.
Spot Sensei! Your friendly bear is back in town!
Have I mentioned how much I love Teddy?
Makes no sense when you're not in the costume, man.
No, leave him alone.
Oh man, it's so nice and cool inside the office. I feel like a human being again.
Yosuke seems overwhelmed by the unexpected heat wave and takes exaggerated deep breaths while tugging on his collar. Same old Yosuke, even though they must have gotten Risei's message about what happened, none of them seem too fazed. Though that doesn't necessarily mean they're taking the situation lightly. It's more likely they've already made up their minds on what to do.
Glad you're all here.
Look at the
got
best
any
toys.
celebrities
Where's
yet?
Chie?
Are they
Yo,
cute?
where's Yukiko?
Tell me everything.
They were pretty cute. I wonder if I should take back what I said before. Yosuke's not shrugging this off, is he? Kanji or Teddy is one thing, but seeing him like is making me worry a little.
There's always someone like him. Come on, Yosuke-senpai. You were just here the other day to film the commercial.
Yeah, but I was too nervous then to think about any of that stuff. Oh, the time has finally come! I'm in a big city, and not some dreary country town. And I get to hang out with celebrities! It's like a dream come true.
It's everything you ever wanted, Yosuke.
Excuse us,
There she is!
Living in such a dreary place.
Is that what you think of Inaba, Yosuke-kun?
Yeah.
Ahem. Did you forget that I'm a celebrity too? And a pretty famous one at that?
I think he got over you.
Yosuke-senpai's been like this the whole trip over here. He's memorized every damn thing about that Kaname chicken or whatever.
Kaname
Kept
chicken.
blabbering on and on about the girls non-stop. Even knows their full names.
Dude, what?
That is
You're
not.
bringing that up now?
Is it? Looks like the whole world's against him, and I don't have any way to help him up either. All I can do is keep quiet while making a mental apology to Yosuke. A volley of cold stares and frigid words, enough to blast away the sudden heatwave I launched at my partner. Yes, he's the partner. It's canon.
Seriously, the worst.
He vibing.
Completely terrible.
Yo, leave him.
You're awful.
Teddy, okay, Teddy
I
doesn't
just
mean
got
it.
here and I'm already catching hell. And Teddy, what are you taking their side for?
He's got a score.
Looks like the dream is dead.
No, not the
Mostly
dream.
thanks to you. Anyway,
Is that Troy Baker?
that aside, I had a message for you. Dojima-san and Nanako-chan are gonna be running a little late.
No. They're not allowed to be.
Sounded like he's been busy with work.
No, this is Matthew Mercer. Okay.
That's too bad.
When you should have expected that. When is he not busy? But then again, maybe it was actually a blessing in disguise that Dojima-san and Nanako are arriving later. Since we know now that strange things are happening, I can share what we found out with any pointed questions from Dojima-san. Excuse me. I must have looked pretty grim since Yosuke pats me on the shoulder and flashed me an encouraging smile.
Come on, cheer up, partner. Just have a little patience, and Nanako-chan will be here in no time.
Man, that was one hell of a long trip. I've been sitting down so long, my butt's sore.
We really should have taken the express train, but Yosuke had to insist we ride a bus instead.
It was cheaper.
Dude, you guys are the ones who said you were low on cash. There's no way I could have paid for all your tickets.
I have to say, you three aren't looking very well. Are you okay? Did you sleep badly?
Did Reese not tell them what's happening? The three of us can't help but exchange glances at Yukiko's expression. I was planning on getting a good night's rest, but I kept thinking about the case and ended up getting almost no sleep. Seeing the way Nato and Reese reacted must have been the same for them.
A lot happened last night after all.
You mean that midnight stage stuff? I got most of the story from Rise's email.
Text message.
Though it was so out of nowhere that I had to ask a ton of follow-up questions.
I read it too. Those girls are being held captive, right, Risa-chan?
Yeah. I'm sorry. You guys came all the way out here and I have to ruin it with bad news.
This is good news. We got a
no need
case,
to
boys. The
apologize,
investigation
Mr. John.
team's back.
Never fear. All the dance practice I've gotten in lately has been a good workout for me.
I'm glad that it's the new
And
Chie voice.
I've never missed a day of regular training either. What-da? I'm ready for anything.
I have
Me
been.
in too.
Yes.
Look, behold the results of my training with Rise-chan. 1, 2, bam.
Teddy puts his palms together and keeps his face at a fixed angle while craning his neck around. That kind of thing is called isolate. Yo, Teddy can isolate in dancing tips, but I don't remember Reese ever teaching Teddy any such move. When did he learn that?
That has nothing to do with fighting shadows.
You never know. I mean, it's gonna be our dancing that beats him this time around, right?
Yo, Teddy
Oh,
can
right,
isolate?
Man, why dancing of all things?
We're not sure how that really works.
In fact, there are many things that we don't understand as of yet. All we know is that our power won't defeat these shadows. Instead, we've discovered that we can free them by affecting them with our dance.
We're
You're
gonna
trying
dance
to
on the
capture us with their
grid.
dancing too, right?
Yes.
Then it sounds to me like we ought to fight fire with fire.
Mm-hmm. Expressing ourselves through dance.
It sounds exciting.
You guys, this isn't all fun and games.
Yeah. What a relief, though everyone is chatting like normal. I can tell that they're already thinking about how we can solve this case. As long as they're with us, I'm positive we can get to the bottom of any mystery.
Thanks, everyone. It's time the investigation team got back in action.
Yes.
I can't remember how many times that's happened by now.
A
Well,
lot.
call it fate or whatever. But if you ask me, that's just how we are.
If we can save people, I'm all for it. I think it's definitely better than doing nothing.
My magnificent moves will save all the innocent idols.
Yes.
And one of them will fall madly in love with me, despite it being forbidden in the world of showbiz.
Like that'd happen. Man, I really can't take you anywhere.
No, you can
Wait a
take him
sec.
everywhere.
What if Teddy's got a point? What if
He's
he's
not
not
entirely wrong this time.
Is there even the slimmest of slim chances that it could happen for me?
Yes.
Never, as long as you're thinking like that.
Bing.
Ah, you're all here. I hope your long trip was a smooth one.
Oh, hey, Inoue-san.
Turns to see the voice coming from behind us and finding Inuri-san coming towards us with his usual smile. He must have been passing by when he noticed us. He seems a little more tired today, though. It's because the Konami Kitchen girls are missing.
I hope I wasn't interrupting anything.
No.
Isn't this our chance? Want to try and get some information out of him?
Yo, Yosuke. He's going for it.
Huh? Wow, you're all in costume. Well, the show's still a ways off, but you seem so fired up already.
Well, we were thinking we should do a full group dress rehearsal. But we didn't know if there was any place to change, so we just wore our costumes.
I see. But you know, there are plenty of changing rooms available here. Goodness, Kanji-kun, your hair certainly stands out. It really packs a punch.
Huh? You think so? Guess I'm used to it. I mean, I had it like this for the longest time. Oh, but this festival's the last time I'm gonna wear this punk getup, though. I made up my mind to stop acting like a badass and be more like who I really am.
I see. That sounds like a fine idea. I must say, those costumes look splendid on all of you. I guess that sort of natural high schooler look can't be faked. People respond well to that sort of thing. The outfits seem to fit well, too. I'm glad we went to the trouble to have them custom tailored.
That's right. The thing Inuri-san was most particular about was how we're genuine high school students. Because of that, we all had to carefully bring back our look for when we used to go to the same high school. Everyone got excited and worked with each other to get their hairstyle and things just right the way it was then. Also known as, they didn't want us to be portrayed as anything else because they were scared of backlash. Haha. Me too, even though I got to do it for in high school now. Oh, no! No, you! No, you didn't leave Inaba! No! I'm wearing an outfit that looks like it matched their school uniform. The whole thing gives me an honest sense of nostalgic joy.
By the way, can I ask you something, Inoue-san?
Yo, where are the Konami girls?
I'll try and answer if I can.
Well, it's about the Love Meets Bonds festival. Kanami Kitchen is performing in that too, right?
That's the plan. What about it?
Oh, it's nothing important. I'm a huge fan of theirs, so I was just wondering if I could, say hi to them, that's all.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, they're all
Wow,
pretty
okay, they're
busy
hiding
right
the fact they're missing.
Huh? Really? That's weird. I mean, most of the group is in the
Oh, ignore him. Just carry on.
Huh? Jay instantly covers Teddy's mouth and motions us to keep talking. That was a close one. Teddy, for his most part, is still flailing his arms and legs while Chie touches him. Seeing the question forming in Inui-san's eyes, we slip between him and Teddy, trying to gloss over Teddy's slip-up with our smiles.
I mean, of course they're busy. I'm sorry I even asked. It'll be fine. Man, what a shame, though.
Oh, but Konami-chan is in the midst of a poster photo shoot in the studio here. Why don't you go see her later? Rise-chan can show you the way. She'll probably sign an autograph.
An autograph? Seriously? I mean, that'd be great. Then I guess we'll go stop by later.
Bye later.
You must be tired from the long trip, though, so get some rest first. Well, I have a meeting to attend, so you'll have to excuse me.
Okay, see you later, Inoue-san.
You see Nuri-san off and give a sign of relief. Ooh, it looks like we managed to squeeze some information out of him without raising any suspicions.
Yosuke-senpai, your acting sucks. I was afraid Inoue-san would pick up on it.
I thought he did pretty good.
Teddy. What were you thinking letting that slip?
Okay, Teddy, you can blame Teddy.
Sorry. I'm very sorry.
Yes. Give me the
At least
puns.
it's clear now. Now I was acting, those Kaname girls ain't come back yet.
There's no doubt about it. It must have been Tomoe-san herself that Rise-chan picked up on.
I don't like the fact that they
There's
reused
no
that name.
doubt. It was brief, but that couldn't have been anyone else. I'm positive that reading was Tomoe's.
It's decided then. Let's all watch that video at midnight tonight.
Yo,
Then
we're
we'll
going
head
back
to
in.
the midnight stage once more. What? Did I say something odd?
I mean, you just said it in the
Naoto,
middle of the lobby.
Every now and then you say some pretty nutso stuff like it's no big deal.
I didn't think too much about how we were going in there, but that sounds pretty scary.
There's no other way. We don't know any other means of getting in. In any case, time is of the essence. Come on, let's hurry to the studio.
Ato must have been pretty embarrassed. She hurried up ahead, leaving us behind. We all look around before following her. One way or another, we ride into battle at midnight. We'll meet with our resistance on the midnight stage. If we spend time until then working on our dance move, I think we can learn a lot from each other. With the reinforcement resolve that saved the missing girls, I slowly followed my trusty
That
friend.
reminds me, we didn't get too many chances to all rehearse together. There's probably a lot we can learn from each other, so let's get as much practice as time permits.
Boom, boom. Boom. Begin tutorial. Yeah, I guess. I skipped the last one, but if it's a tutorial, I'll do it.
Let's get it started now.
Yo, yo, yo! Time for me to get your next lesson rolling. First, I'm gonna talk about these things called unison notes.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes these stretchy notes will come flying at you. These are unison notes. You gotta press two buttons at the same time. Give it a shot. Press the two connected buttons together with the notes.
Yeah.
How'd you do? Okay, next up we gotta talk about hold notes. You gotta press and hold these ones. Make sure you let go in time with the rhythm too.
Doing the tutorial made it worth it because Teddy's here, and I love Teddy.
Did you figure out the timing? You gotta know when to let go. All right, time for your final exam. Get the audience all hyped up and clear this stage.
I got this.
Nice moves. That's it. This bear has nothing left to teach you.
Oh, well.
I had tons of fun dancing with all of you. Bye-bye, everyone!
I love you, Teddy. Teddy, give me hugs, please.
This non-stop rehearsal's brutal. My legs are killing me.
We've been practicing the routine ever since everyone arrived, and Yosuke finally speaks up in defeat. That's to be expected. Rise is the only one who managed to keep dancing throughout the rehearsal, and Yosuke was the only holdout not taking many breaks.
We are appearing in a professional concert after all. Plus, there's the midnight stage to worry about. We need practice.
Yeah, that stuff about fighting through dance, it sounds pretty hard.
Nah, you were a pretty good
Does,
dancer
but
from
we
what I
have to do it.
remember.
Good job, guys. You're all working real hard. I didn't think our routine would come together so well from the get-go. That's why I think I'm gonna give you a reward, Yosuke-senpai.
What?
A reward? Did you have something for me?
Give him the hugs.
You like Hanami Kitchen, right?
Oh.
Well, why don't we go check out Konami's photo shoot?
Ooh, seriously?
Everyone else wants to go too. Plus, I want to introduce you all to Konami. Come on, you senpai. Shake a leg or we're gonna leave you two behind.
I'm coming, of course we'll go with you. Let's just hang on a sec.
So that's what that was about. I was wondering what she was talking about with everyone over there. Rise is very good at this sort of thing. She could say she has a knack for making people smile. I've already met Konami-san, so I just wanted to practice a little more. But if everyone else is going, I might as well tag along. I quickly towel off before heading towards the entrance where everyone is waiting. There's a new Nintendo Direct tomorrow. Huh? Yo, that's schwacky.
Oh, there she is! Damn! Her head's so tiny! Look how long her legs are.
Mm-hmm. That is pretty amazing. I wonder what size she is in front.
What? When we arrive at the studio where Konami-san is, Rise pokes her head at first to greet us staff inside and explain to them about us. Thanks to her, we're allowed to stay and watch the photo shoot from a distance, as Konami-san is bombarded with blinding flashes.
Wow-wee! She's so cute! Her chest is like BAM! While her waist is so slim, she's totally Yosuke's type!
Hey, keep it down! Wow, though. That's really her. Seriously, thanks so much for letting us see the real Kanamine.
I can't bother her while the shoot's going on, but I'll make sure to introduce you all later. You have to be on your best behavior, though. Promise?
Yosuke.
Yes. I swear on the Junes name that I won't cause a scene.
You're gonna cause a scene, but
I swear on the Yosuke name that I won't cause a scene either.
That makes no sense. And why are you swearing by me?
He's like your family at this point, Yosuke. Come on, just accept Teddy for what he is. Oh no.
Rise Kujikawa, what is the meaning of this? Are you on some sightseeing trip with that group of yours?
Is that against the rules?
If it's a field trip you're interested in, could you take it elsewhere?
We're allowed to be here.
Oh crap! It's Miss Ochimizu!
Rise furrows her brow and looks away. Miss Ochimizu, the producer of the LMB Fest, who was so harsh towards us yesterday, is standing and posing before us, as if blocking our way.
Who's this nasty hack?
Clap him!
She's the general producer of the festival we're performing. Her name is Miss Ochimizu.
Dude, are you serious? The general producer of the Love Meets Bonds Festival is Kyoka, the Empress Ochimizu?
You know about her, Yosuke?
Of course I do! She's always on TV! She's this super scary lady who has no problem making other celebrities cry!
I don't get it, but it sounds like she's sort of important.
Honestly, we've had enough complications already. I don't need any more cropping up. Perhaps I should demand extra payment from Takara Productions for having to deal with these rude children.
The hell did you say?
Oh no, Kanji.
Whoa, hold it, Kanji, give me a break! Dude, wait, do you hear something?
What is this? Where's it coming from?
Hey, sound techs, what's going on?
I hear it too. It's a song that's faintly echoing from somewhere. I wonder if we're gonna song like this. It's the Midnight Stage.
It's that song we heard yesterday right before we fell into the Midnight Stage.
Senpai, look.
Oh. I look and see Konami raise a hand upwards, a curious glaze in her eyes. Follow her gaze and catch something familiar. Too familiar. The strange, same light that we saw yesterday in the studio when we heard the eerie song.
What is this? Could this be a close encounter of some kind?
Bro, she believes in the aliens.
This doesn't make sense. It's not midnight. What's going on?
There's no time for that! Konami's gonna get taken!
Konami's what?
Miss Ochimizu, please move aside!
excuse us.
Wow, my babies are surprisingly bold.
I'd be Teddy's baby. Rise, he's talking about Rise Nikiko. Wow, Chie is not included, feels bad. Rise Nikiko pushed Miss Uchumi-san aside and rushed towards Konami-san. The rest of us followed close behind.
Wait! I said wait!
Too bad.
Konami, get away from that light!
Huh? Rise-senpai?
Miss Ochimizu?
I also had to shield Konami-san from the ribbons shooting out from the eerie light hovering near the ceiling. Uchimi seems faster than any of us and pushes Konami-san herself, getting caught by the ribbons instead. She made a snap decision. Miss Ochimizu knew that Konami-san was in danger, but she couldn't have known what would happen next. Was she trying to protect Konami-san? I looked towards her with some surprise as she scolds Konami-san.
How troublesome. Don't I always tell you not to space out like that?
Ms. Ochimizu?
I wonder if she saw...
If something happens to me, go to Inoue. The festival must...
I wonder if she knows about the... if this is how the other girls got kidnapped.
She got dragged in. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna go in, boys.
We follow her. Come on, everyone.
Yes!
We all chase after Uchimizu and throw ourselves towards the eerie light. Just because it worked once doesn't mean we'll make it through a second time. I pray for everyone's safety as I throw myself into the light after them.
Whoa!
Looks like we made it.
Ow! I fell right on my butt.
Yes. Just as we got outside of the faint light, we were suddenly thrown out somewhere. We managed to keep an eye on our balance as we landed. When I look around, I see that everyone is safe, though Teddy and Kanji appear to have landed right on Yosuke.
Well, at least we made it in one piece.
That took a while. I was worried I might get separated from everyone and be
You one lonely bear.
You know, I remember something like this happening before. That takes me back.
Can you guys chat after you get off of me?
The hell are you doing, Yosuke-senpai?
You're on top of it?
That tone, I'm the victim here.
All right, no fighting. Huh. Is this the midnight stage?
I take the chance to check my surroundings once again. It's a dark, eerie place filled with bizarre objects and patterns. It's a familiar sensation in that there's an eerie song I hear echoing from somewhere. There's no doubt this place must be the midnight stage. However...
Yeah, but this place looks different from where we were before.
Last time,
this is a...
that voice seemed keen on capturing Rise-san.
Nah.
It invited us directly to a prepared stage. Perhaps we're being treated differently this time because we forced our way in.
Or because it was trying to capture someone else.
What is that voice?
It's the master of the midnight stage, and probably the culprit behind this.
Didn't I say this place is off limits to unauthorized personnel? Or do you want to connect with us after all?
No. The eerie voice echoes from all directions, making it hard to tell where it's coming from. Though we're on guard and searching for the source of this here song, we don't have even a chance of finding it.
Enough with these games! Who are you? Release Tomoe and the others right now, and Miss Ochimizu too!
Release them? That wouldn't be right. Can't you see they're happier here?
Happy? Is it serious? They're locked up here by force. There's no way they're happy about that.
Do I see some new faces here? Good. You can connect.
We're about to
with us
clap
too.
you.
You're not willing to listen, huh? We'll have to do it the hard way.
Do what you want. You'll understand eventually.
Suddenly, the chokingly impressive aura disappears, and it feels as if the air has at least gotten a little easier to breathe. Most likely it's because the source of that voice has vanished from this area.
The atmosphere seems different. Is it gone?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
I think so.
I'm just glad we weren't cast out like last time.
That aside, I really don't like how this place feels. It looks fun and all, but it totally doesn't feel that way. It's kind of like my world, and I can smell some familiar scents from way off.
Okay,
It
so we
doesn't
are
feel
in...
connected to my world.
You mean the TV world?
Yeah, it might be in the same neighborhood, but I don't think there are any ways to go back and forth.
Might be in the
this
same
midnight
neighborhood.
stage is a world all its own.
By the way, is that the entrance? It branches off in 2 different paths.
Oh, it does. Right and the left. We look at where she is pointing. Sure enough, there seems to be a giant gate that splits the path into 2 directions. The atmosphere seems to be welcoming us to some kind of event. Feels somehow wrong, though, and I quickly look away from it.
Hold on, let me search around. Come, Himiko!
Whoa. I know you told us already, but we really can summon our personas here.
Correct.
But we can't use them to fight with, right?
We tried, but what the voice said was true. No acts of aggression worked. Whether it was using my persona or
Nato's gun.
No one hurts or gets hurt. That must be the rule here.
No one gets hurt, huh? That sounds fishy already. It's way too good to be real.
Indeed. Also, that voice used bizarre ribbon-like objects it referred to as eternal bonds. They seem to be what kept the shadows bound to this world. When I was caught
We
by
gotta
one
break 'em.
myself, I could clearly tell that it wasn't any true bond, but outright brainwashing. No one should be allowed to force someone to discard their very self just for the sake of another's desires.
That's why we need to show them how we feel with our dancing.
Yes.
Hey, I found them! Tamami is through here, and Tomoe is further in the back.
As if everyone is listening to my words, Rise's voice echoes sharply. Sounds like she found Tomoe's sign and the others' breathings. I drop my phone. Rise's ability really improved lately. Persona is one's strength of heart, so and our power must have gotten stronger. Proves that Rise has grown a lot. Character development. In the end, in this case, though, Rise finding their readings was proof of a bitter truth
I'm
for us.
sensing Sumomo
That,
and
yeah,
Nozomi
they're
down
all-
the other path. Guess we were right about all 4 of them being over here. But
Hey, don't
Tomoe's
forget
reading
about
is much weaker
the other
than
one.
yesterday. The others seem pretty weak too. We need to get them out of here.
I was hoping this wouldn't be the case. We better hurry.
And why don't we split up into 2 teams?
2
That
dancing
way,
teams?
each team can save 2 of the girls.
There are 2 forks to the path here, but it seems like they come together again further down.
Excuse me.
If we do like Yukiko-senpai says, we should be able to meet up there.
Everyone nods at Rise's words. I see. Even if we split up into 2 teams here and go through different entrances, we still be guaranteed to meet up again later.
That takes care of that. Okay, Rise is a pro, and Yu's already won once with his dancing, so they should be on different teams.
In that case, me and Naoto will go with Rise. Might as well just split up at what year we're in, yeah?
I guess that's fine. I just wasn't expecting that from you.
Yo, look at them being bros.
We've actually been talking. Like, we can't keep relying on our senpai forever, you know?
That's correct.
No way.
We thought we should find our own way of working that suits us. I
No
hadn't
way.
expected to put it to the test here, but it would be a good opportunity. Also,
Yo,
have
they're all
Kanji-kun's
groovy.
proposal as well.
Oh, my proposal.
Whoa! You guys have been thinking about this a lot, huh?
I bet you guys never knew we talked about stuff like that. If
No,
you
we-
keep treating us like kids, we'll surpass you before you know it.
That sounds like a great idea. I'm with Kanji on this one too.
All right, let's make it a competition. We'll see which team can rescue these girls faster. Bring it on!
Hey, what about me? Which team am I on?
You can.
You're coming with us. If they
Aw.
had 5 on their team and we only had 3, that wouldn't be fair, would it?
I'm getting fired up.
Teddy,
The
I
time
love
has
you.
come for me to overcome the great wall that is Sensei and fly out into the vast
Yes.
world beyond.
Yes. Teddy used
Fly
those
away from
words.
Jirash first, will ya?
No, he's gonna stay there. Don't you dare abandon
Anyway,
Teddy.
we'll each rescue 2 girls, then meet up at the rendezvous point, okay?
No,
I'll make
rendezvous.
sure to keep an eye on
I
you
hate the
guys,
way
and
the
if
word
anything
is
happens
spelled.
on our end, I'll let you know with my persona.
I hope you
Persona.
don't mind us going on ahead. We'll see you in a bit.
Senpai, better not let your guard down and get your asses handed to you by some weird thing.
Yes, sir, Kanji. Gotcha. Kanji, Nato, Rise, and Teddy each gave us a big smile as they run past the giant gate. Haha, looks like they're off to a great start. Our team, on the other hand, is still outstanding at our juniors' unexpected growth. Watching them
Did
start
they just
off.
totally steal the spotlight?
They absolutely did. They
Wow,
clowned on
They've
us.
all grown up before we knew it. I felt like I was watching them leave the nest for the first time.
Yukiko, you sound like my mom.
We should hurry too. We need to save Tomoe-san and Tamami-san as fast as we can.
All right then. Third year investigation team, you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
You bet.
We can't fall behind here either, of course. Our objective is to rescue the kidnapped members of Konami Kitchen, and this isn't a race or anything. But even then, we'll take on the road ahead with everything we have and keep a step ahead. Third year. Oh my god, that was all one chapter? Alright.